2018 CDL General Knowledge Exam, Questions and Answers. Downshifting requires knowing when to shift. To do this correctly, you should use either the tachometer or speedometer. When turned on, brake retarders apply their power whenever you let up all of the way on the accelerator pedal. In making a quick turn, what is the salient point to remember? Don't apply the brakes as you are turning. How do you lessen the chances of having to make sudden moves to avoid hazards? Watch far enough ahead so that hazards can be anticipated. When do roads usually become more slippery? Roads usually become more slippery when ice begins to melt. If you have to stop your vehicle in the road to load cargo or passengers, what should you do before stopping? You should flash your brake lights to warn drivers behind you. What is a problem that you can have when using your mirrors? There are blind spots that your mirrors cannot show you. What is the minimum amount of tread depth that your tires should have? Front wheels, 4/32 inch tire tread depths, and the rear wheels, 2/32 inch tire tread depth. A vehicle inspection should be performed before each trip. When driving downhill in a vehicle with an automatic transmission, you should select a low range for greater engine braking. Why do empty trucks usually require a greater stopping distance than loaded trucks? Empty trucks can bounce and lock up their wheels. Some newer vehicles have progressive shifting, which means the RPMs at which you shift become higher as you move up in the gears. What is the major factor to consider about a load's center of gravity? A high center of gravity means that there is a higher probability of a tip over. Are you required to present your logbook to an officer when you're instructed to do so? Yes. Before putting tire chains on your vehicle, you should check to be sure that the chains have no broken hooks or cross links or bent or broken side chains. If you've experienced a tire blowout, in what way should you attempt to stop your vehicle? Hold the steering wheel firmly and don't apply the brakes until the vehicle has slowed enough to safely apply the brakes without causing your vehicle to skid. What is black ice? Black ice is a thin layer of clear ice on the road. Typically, you can see the road surface beneath the ice. How many tie downs should you have? What is the minimum requirement? 2. When the road is wet or covered with snow, would it be prudent to turn off your brake retarders? Yes, with the above road conditions, deploying your brake retarders could cause your vehicle to skid. Slight melting makes ice wet. What surface is most slippery? Wet ice. At dawn or dusk, when it is raining or snowing. This would be when your visibility is low. However, you could increase your visibility to other drivers by you turning on your low beam headlights.